Hello, this is Nathan. It's the 3rd of February 2015, and we're here to talk about WWE all this week. As you know, the next WWE pay-per-view is Fastlane, as John Cena will go up against Rusev. And I haven't watched it yet, but I was watching on WWE.com clips of Raw. It said Triple H's announcement was it'd be Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins in the main event, and the winner would go into Fastlane to face Roman Reigns, and the winner of that match would face Brock Lesnar for the title at WrestleMania 31, which is on the 29th. First two inductees already in the Hall of Fame: the late great Macho Man Randy Savage, God rest him, who will be inducted by Hulk Hogan, and a big box office sensation, Arnold Schwarzenegger, is also in the Hall of Fame. I think he's going to be inducted by another actor, Sylvester Stallone probably, or someone. And I'm on the computer right now, and it's not the first time I read this. I actually read it last night. I typed in the match card for WrestleMania 31, and these are the match predictions all up here, and I'll show you now in a minute. And it's not the first time I've actually done something like this. Actually, last year, before SummerSlam came on, I was actually reading the matches for SummerSlam, and it turns out they were all true. Like I said, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. So I think these matches are going to be true. So I'll show them to you right now. These are the matches for WrestleMania 31. So I have to hold the camera now. I don't know if you can see that good now, but I'll zoom in a bit. I know. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight title. Yeah, it's Roman Reigns. I say wins at No Way Out against whoever won last night. I think it was Daniel Bryan. Yeah, he wins. And I said that's going to be a great one at WrestleMania. And some of the matches are actually changed. They said Sting was supposed to fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania, but I think that's changing now because there's all this storyline with Triple H and him. And yeah, it said Triple H versus Sting at WrestleMania 31. And I have to go on a bit now. John Cena versus Rusev for the United States title. It's actually been a long time since Cena went for the United States title. It was actually, his first WrestleMania was WrestleMania 20 against The Big Show, where he won his first ever title. And the year after that, he main evented against JBL, won his first ever WWE title. And the WWE and World title, that was the titles he was always going for right now his whole career. But I say he could be the first one to take the United States title from Rusev at WrestleMania. It'd be good to see him wearing that belt again. And another match that's been predicted: Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. I say these matches will happen. I say, Randy Orton, I say he'll return feud at Fastlane. Yeah, I say he's going to return to Fastlane. And The Undertaker says versus Bray Wyatt. I say that match could be interesting. I say if Undertaker returns sometime this month, Bray Wyatt will make him his next target. Like, he's the Phenom. You know what I mean? It's been a long time as well since Undertaker went on one-on-one with a deranged superstar. You remember Mankind, Mick Foley? They had some great battles, and I say this feud could, if Undertaker stays for a while, it could turn into something big, as the Undertaker is nearly 50, and I think the Undertaker and Sting are both being inducted into the Hall of Fame this year as well. And another match, it says, I don't know if this will be true now, but it says Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus. I think it says, if you can see here the writing, it says that when Sheamus returns, they want to turn him into a bad guy. Well, I said that could be interesting. And this will be the second time that Sheamus and Daniel Bryan go one-on-one at WrestleMania. You remember WrestleMania 28 when they went one-on-one for the world title, and Sheamus beat Daniel Bryan in just a few seconds. But if this match does happen, I say that won't be the case this time, because Daniel Bryan has changed a lot and he's gotten tougher. So I say this could be an interesting match. And it says Bad News Barrett versus Dean Ambrose for the Bad News Barrett versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title. I say that could be a good match. I hope Dean Ambrose could win the Intercontinental title, his first singles title in the, well, actually it's Sorry, he was the United States champion, if you remember, when he was with the Shield. And I actually watched that clip on WWE.com of Raw last night where Dean Ambrose said he wants to take the Intercontinental title from Bad News Barrett because they beat him in a non-title match a few weeks ago. So yeah, I say it could be a cool match. I thought Bad News Barrett would have turned into a good guy because the fans were, well, they were cheering him at first, but now they don't like him. So Dean Ambrose, I said, could take the Intercontinental title from him. And it says the Usos versus the Ascension for the tag team titles. And that could be a good match. The Ascension, they've been disrespecting past teams and everything, and recently I seen a clip of Raw where they defeated Goldust and Stardust again. They're undefeated, so I wonder if they could take the tag titles from Usos at WrestleMania. Would be a good clash, and I think this is going to happen for the second year. An Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I think they're going to be having that at every WrestleMania now, which would be cool. And one superstar I hope could win it this year. He should have won it last year, I think. The Big Show. The Big Show, I think, should win it. And the last match it says here for WrestleMania 31, Nikki Bella versus AJ Lee versus Paige versus Natalia for the Divas Championship. That should be good. And down here it shows, pictures and stuff, and there's comments that people wrote. It says Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns is winning the title. Roman Reigns deserves to be pushed. You see, John Cena should be the place of Roman Reigns. It says John Cena might defeat Rusev at WrestleMania 31. It says displace Lee Howe. I see it, nice predictions and blah blah blah. You know. And up here is a picture of John Cena. I say he could become the United States champion at WrestleMania, which should be cool. So that's the match predictions there for WrestleMania that I'm showing you right now. And it's just gonna and let's put the camera back up here. So I hope they are the matches at WrestleMania, and when I see the results of Raw, I'll review them for you. So I'll see you today. Goodbye.